And Wes, in all this, the kids finally went back to school and tomorrow, different story perhaps.
Right. Yeah, I think, the safest bet, and I've heard from a few schools, that not going tomorrow, not going to work, not going out just to drive around is probably the safest thing. Here's what we're watching, Russ. A sunny day today will turn cloudy overnight and then wet and frozen times throughout the day tomorrow. It's a little more than 450 miles away, moving through parts of Mississippi and Alabama right now. And look, even Louisiana is getting snow and ice. How strange is that? They've gotten more snow in the past couple days than we have, and we're getting ready for another frozen weather event. Today, it was colder, but it was sunny, and it sure was nice after everything we've been through in the past week. We've got to do it again tomorrow, though, and I think it's going to be going to impact more of us. The ice accumulation is going to be more. The rain is going to be more, and that could lead to some flooding. But right now we're dry, and temperatures are in the 40s. So these numbers obviously will fall overnight. Here's how we get to the wet and frozen Thursday. First of all, at 8 o'clock tonight, we'll drop into the 30s. Clouds will be on the increase tonight, and there's no worry about frozen precipitation or really any precipitation tonight as temperatures slowly dip down to around freezing. We'll get to around freezing by about 3, 4, 5 a.m. depending on where you are, but it's after midnight that we'll start to see the precipitation move in, and it's mainly tomorrow morning that we have that chance of freezing rain. It's not going to be dry in the afternoon tomorrow, but most of us will have just rain tomorrow afternoon and evening, although it's possible we could get another batch of freezing rain tomorrow afternoon. So there's a handful of things to talk about. Let's kick it off tonight at 11 o'clock. Cloudy skies. 2 a.m. Here comes the moisture. As that moisture starts to fall from a couple thousand feet up, it's going to be rain. But when it gets to our frozen ground, that's when it'll freeze on your car, mailbox, some bridges, some overpasses, trees, power lines. That's where our problems are going to develop. So from about 2 a.m. on, you can see more precipitation overspreads. And look how the line is setting up, kind of right along Highway 1. So you guys in Moore County and Lee County, you're in this conversation of frozen rain. Wake County, the line right on top of us. Funny how that always happens. And then all the way up through Roanoke Rapids and I-95. Everyone there and north has the chance of seeing freezing rain accumulate. Same thing at 9 a.m. Everyone south of that line, it's just a cold rain. And then the rain really starts to pick up by 11 a.m. lunchtime. In fact, we could have some heavy freezing rain. And then the freezing rain takes a break in the afternoon, but it's still cold, heavy rain with temperatures in the 30s. And then as we get into Thursday night, still cold, heavy rain. But I wouldn't be surprised if another little batch of freezing rain develops along the Virginia border. We're not done yet. 9 o'clock Thursday, we still have heavy rain. So you can see if it wasn't for the freezing rain, the fact that someone's going to get 3 inches of rain tomorrow would be the big story. We're going to have some flooding issues. They're going to be minor, but flooding issues in addition to the freezing rain. Friday by lunchtime, we're drying out and starting to clear out. So here's what we're expecting. Again, if you got freezing rain and had ice and power outages last weekend, you're probably going to have it again and then some. Up to ½ an inch of freezing rain north of Raleigh is most likely. As you can see, that includes Durham and Orange County. You guys in Person and Vance and up in Warren County. As you head farther south, less of the frozen precipitation. This is going to be a disruptive event where we are going to have icy roads and we are going to have power outages. The good news is we will recover and dry out this weekend. The bad news is it's an alert day, not only because of the heavy rain, but because of the frozen precipitation. Drier weather as we head into the weekend, another batch of rain on Monday, and then 60s as we head into next week on your 10-day forecast, guys.